It's the Liars for Hire. It's the Liars for Hire. It's the
Liars for Hire.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Liars for Hire. Episode 25 on the freaking dot. Can you believe it? A quarter of the way to 100. Fucked up, right? How you doing, everybody? Jackson, Robbie?
How you doing, everybody?
How you doing, everybody?
Well, now we have to redo it because Jackson ruined it. So, hey, everybody. What's on at 25? 100% of the way to 100. What's going on is me. How's it going, everybody?
How you doing, every pony?
How you doing, every pony?
Oh, there we go. All right, now we're better.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I'm Jackson, by the way.
I'm Robbie, by the way.
Awesome. And I'm Chase, unfortunately. There was nobody else left for me to pick.
You're nifty.
You're nifty.
I'm nifty, dude. And nifty is now the butt of every joke. I don't have to do it anymore. Yes!
You're not the butt of every joke.
I'm the butt of only 70% of the jokes.
Like 67.
Thanks, man. That means a lot to me.
That's awesome.
As you're no doubt aware by now, every
doubt.
fifth no doubt, brother man. Every fifth episode is a questions episode where we take to the skies and we look down upon the horrible masses below us, and we survey them, and we take what they have given to us and we sup it up and drink from their teat, and we give them back information in the form of crystallized wisdom from our mouths. And we're gonna do this.
Before you do that, are we doing
Sure.
Twitter questions first, or are we doing Patreon questions first?
Patreon questions
first, because that's what they're paying for.
Okay. Before we started recording, did you pull them up?
Yes.
All right. You're doing it now. You're doing
And
it
I have
now.
them up now, and it was as easy as that.
Go. There's 16 of them. Make sure you get all of them.
We're starting with did we ever ask if the patrons wanted to be named?
If we're not going to name the Twitter ones, we shouldn't name the Patreon one.
Sorry, everybody. So yeah, I guess we'll just start with. Are we starting with MC up top?
Let me see. What?
The first person's first name starts with.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, well, terrific. Let's just get rolling right on ahead. From somebody who we're not going to name, my question is: y'all got any crazy concert stories?
Oh fuck.
Jackson, you go last because you definitely have one.
I've never been to concerts, really.
Oh fuck, really?
Yeah.
I'm the only one in this call who's been to concerts.
I've been to concerts.
Which ones?
I saw Billy Joel and Elton John live at the Rose Garden. Well, I was there at the concert. I was in the back. So
when was the first time you bought tickets to go see a concert?
All skin.
Does buying tickets to buy a CD count?
No.
No.
I am the only one here who has been to a concert.
I've been to
haven't
a
been to,
concert.
like, a
I've just
big-
never
Willingly!
I
would
like a big thing.
Okay, well, let me tell my concert story, and then you can tell yours, Robbie, because obviously you're chomping at the bit to share your
I'm just throwing it out. Tell your Billy Joel story, Jason.
Well,
Yeah.
it was when I was 12 or 13 years of age, and Billy Joel and Elton John were live, and you're probably thinking like, well, that's what an opportunity, right? Well, to me, as a 12 or 13-year-old kid, I didn't really give much of a shit because I heard Billy Joel and Elton John all the time on the radio. Why would I care to hear them very, very far away?
Right.
Like over hundreds and thousands of people shouting. And so this was tickets because it was supposed to be my mom and dad going, but they got sick, and so they gave the tickets to me and my brother Adam. And there were tickets that were specifically bought by like one of my dad's friends, and they were like up in like the fucking seat, like we had a room to ourselves that we saw like down on the concert. Very very bougie tickets, and I spent the entirety of the time in the back of the room reading Calvin and Hobbes comic books because I just straight up didn't give a shit about the performance at all.
Can you read the question again?
Yeah, what's the craziest concert story you have? And I think it's pretty fucking crazy that I just ignored Billy Joel and Elton John live in concert. Probably never going to happen again. So, what's the crazy thing wasn't the concert itself. It was rather my experience of it. And looking back, I'm fucking really upset that it went that way. But here I am now to tell the tale.
Wow.
Clap. Please clap.
No. What?
All right.
Robbie, you tell yours and then I can tell mine.
You go.
I saw a kid punch a dude in the face at an Aquabats concert.
Yeah, that's about right.
Did he deserve it?
Oh yeah.
That's
Cool.
about right, yeah.
I mean, I guess in the same vein, I don't have anything too crazy. There was at that same Aquabats concert, I got so dehydrated that I had to leave early because it was only until like the last 3 songs that I realized, oh, I didn't eat or drink anything that day. By the way, kids, if you're going to a concert, drink water and eat food before
you're
that.
gonna be sweating like a fucking pig, guaranteed. Especially if it's like during the summer, you're fucked.
So do that. And I drove home in the worst possible fucking mood. Not because I left early, but because I was so like nauseous.
Yeah.
And I just like forced McDonald's down my face and I was like, this isn't going down. And I opened up my car door and threw up outside of the car.
Cool.
And felt perfectly fine. I was like, I can run a fucking marathon directly after that.
Yeah, you get all the bad out of you.
You ran back to the concert hall and you watched the remainder of the songs.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great.
Meeks, what's the craziest?
He's not a liar! Don't ask him! He's not a liar! Stop!
Yeah. Like, what's a crazy concert story?
Stop!
You've been to basically all the same concerts I've been to.
No! No!
Dude, that Pillows concert sucked ass, and that was one of the best concerts I ever went to.
This is out of my control. I can't do anything about this.
Yeah, I went to go see the Pillows. If you don't know who the Pillows are, they did the music for Fooly Cooley. And they were doing like an extremely short tour in America when Fooly Cooley seasons 2 and 3 were coming out. Mm-hmm. And the venue that they were going to play at in Seattle like was canceled 3 times over. And it finally ended up at I think the place is called Neptune. And it was like a concert hall. So it was like chairs and like balconies and stuff.
Oh, no.
So the second I realized what kind of venue it was and I sat down in my chair, I said, oh, I'm not doing this. And I got up and I walked to the front of the stage because there was like maybe 4 or 5 other people standing there. And thank God I did because people started flooding in like even during the pre-shows. And then the Pillows came on, and it was fucking great. Every single person I was around, like, was crying. We were jumping and singing to all the songs. It was, like, one of the best, like, experiences I ever had. And the other, like, 10 people I went to the concert with, I was like, yo, that was fucking awesome. What did you guys think? I know you weren't up in the front. Every single person had the worst fucking time imaginable. The seats were uncomfortable. It was hot as fuck. And you're just sitting down watching people jump around. You couldn't take pictures. You couldn't do fucking anything. But it was one of the best concerts I've ever been to. Shout outs to the Pillows. Go see them.
Shout outs to Pillows.
Right on.
Jacko?
It's not a crazy concert story because I haven't been to many. Went to a Phoenix Music Festival because they were like, yeah, no, like Group Love and Blink-182 and all that are going to be there. And I'm like, sick, awesome. And Blink-182 for the night was the closer to that day of the festival. So I was like, I guess I'll hang out for the entirety of the festival. Get to the front because I'm like, yeah, Blink-182 is going to play now. And then after Group Love, it's going to be great. Guy comes on stage. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Blink-182 has canceled, and instead we have a replacement band, the Chainsmokers. And
They're getting booed.
And no, they're not getting booed. It is every white college girl and college dude rushing to the front because the Chainsmokers are just like this generic DJ duo, and they make shitty music. But everybody ran to the front, and I got stuck up front. I wanted to fucking like, I wanted to like punch people. I hated it. It was the worst fucking experience ever.
As far as I'm concerned, if you're going to see a band and all of the band members are like under 35 years old, you're allowed to start like beating the shit out of random people that you see at the concert hall. Because like that's like the vibe. It's like, you know, this phrase gets tossed around a lot, but that's like a PvP enabled zone, guaranteed. You know, mosh pits are just the places that encourage it. You know, every other concert where you're like standing up, you can start hitting people and you won't get in trouble. So just make sure it's for a righteous reason. You know,
I was with a group of friends as well, but we got separated because I was like, I'm gonna go up the front to see Blink-182, and they're like, yeah, we'll go up with you when they start coming on stage. I'm like, cool. I never saw them. I didn't see them until like the end of the night.
They died that day.
Yeah, they
You
probably
gotta start going to concerts.
they probably got fucking stomped on. Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's our crazy concert stories.
There you go.
Hope you liked it. Next question. 10 years ago, Netflix was the end-all be-all of film and TV accessibility, yet today there are dozens of streaming services that all demand monthly payments and basically serve as cable TV in new clothes. In the light of Discord music streaming bots being taken down and YouTube being increasingly tighter on copyright laws, what do you think is the best way to push against the exponentially decreasing amount of freedom online? Pirate.
Y'all gotta learn how to pirate.
You got it. Fucking just download fucking uTorrent and go to the Pirate Bay.
So
it's free.
Fucking weird
it's
to me.
So
how
easy
many
and free.
20-year-olds that I've talked to who like don't have a torrenting program on
Like,
their computer.
Why wouldn't you just like? Here's a fun way to get rid of this. Instead of downloading all of those goddamn motherfucking like streaming services, what you do is you instead get a single like $5.99 VPN and then just go pirate everything for free, and then it's all free forever, and you can download it. And even when you're offline, you still have it.
It's so whack now because it's like it's harder, but it's like easier than it's ever been.
Yeah.
Like you just need like two more programs than you used to. Back then you just fucking downloaded them off a website.
Right.
It's still kind of like that on some sites. But like I mean, I wouldn't even go as far as the VPN. Like, I would just start pirating shit.
I just downloaded a new torrent program. I forget what it's called, but my friend, very famous YouTuber Yahya Mice, he was like, "Hey, do you need new Photoshop?" Because he was trying to explain to me how to use a certain brush for actually the last Liars4Hire thumbnail, and he made me download this new program, and it's just like directly in your browser, like how Dropbox or like Mega Download are. And it's super helpful. It's way faster than uTorrent. There's hardly any ads. It's great. It's like the thing is like as companies are getting smarter about like their products and how to sell them, so are the people like the fucking white hat like programmers who are just making it a lot easier to download shit. There's a whole discourse. There's the hot new discourse of the day actually about the Metroid Dread emulation thing. We're not going to touch on that, but by and large, wholly, I think piracy is a good thing. Don't send this to the IRS or to YouTube directly, please.
I mean, there's like financial proof from like big companies. Like Valve was a huge proponent of this. That like people will pay for convenience, and if it isn't necessarily convenient, then they will pirate. And like 9 out of 10 times, people who pirate games will go ahead and purchase things from that thing in the future.
Yeah, there is
like
not
for nothing. Just talking about the morality of it is a complete fucking hole to jump down. But like, if you want to quote unquote stick it to the man or find an easier, more convenient way to do things, you can just find it for free. And if you're it won't be easy, but like you'll have to do some digging. But like you won't have to pay fucking $15 a month.
For each, for 1 dozen different fucking services. That's why I will say, if you're gonna go with any streaming service, Verve is really good because it's like a bunch, all just for like $3.99 a month, including like Crunchyroll and a bunch of other shit. Verve was my kind of like go-to. If you're gonna get any streaming service, get that one. Everything else just fucking pirate.
I think every single video streaming service is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I cannot imagine paying for MP4s.
Never.
Unless I'm buying a physical product like a DVD, or like it's from a small company that like I know could use, like if I'm buying like a wrestling promotion. But like Disney selling me an MP4 for $10, no,
not gonna happen.
Absolutely not.
No.
That will never happen.
Yeah, no. Obviously it all comes down to your own morality. Make your choices based on the context and the situation at hand. By and large, though, Liars Club endorses piracy. Check it out. We're awesome.
There's no ethical consumption under consumerism.
Yeah,
just
no, like
consume.
Yeah, you can't. There's not really any way to get around it. Just wait until the guillotines go up, and then we'll all be fine.
Fuck Netflix.
Fuck Netflix. Advice for starting out as a streamer and keeping an audience. I have fun streaming, but the trouble getting people to stick around. But I have trouble getting people to stick around. Was wondering in general what it was like for you guys when starting out. It's a skill. It's a skill that you train. It's when you start out, you're not going to be able to retain people because you don't know how to yet. There's no advice that I could possibly give you that would make people stick around, because the way I stream and the way you stream are infinitely different. I feel
like me and Chase talk about this sometimes, and I feel like we have wildly different takes on this.
You do.
Really? Okay.
You do.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Let me to finish my take, and then you can go on. My take is streaming, like anything else, is a skill. Obviously anybody could stream, but not everybody can stream, because different people are wired to do different things in life. Just like the way I'm not wired to be a mathematician. I just happen to be wired to get people's attention and keep it, so it's just a matter of finding out where you sort of shine, and if you have fun with, here's the thing about streaming, is if you have fun with streaming, you can stream literally anything you want and people will watch as long as you have a hook. It's really just, you have to fucking find your own way, in my opinion, based on my experience. I didn't really, obviously everybody has influences, but I didn't really look up tutorials on how to keep people around. It's just, you do it, and then eventually you start figuring out what works. That is my advice. What about you, Robbie?
I look at starting out streaming the same way that I look at what people would say about professional wrestlers. And if you got a funny face and you're fun to watch, then keep doing it. Because at the end of the day, you will go on Twitch, you will see people who have 1,000 followers and there's 10,000 people watching, and you click on their channel and it's obviously a person who is miserable and is not really into it, but still has viewers. And it's kind of discouraging to be well, they have the big number, but I don't have the big number. And I think a huge proponent of staying interested and being and keeping yourself motivated to continue doing it is to not care about the numbers. And I know that's so hard to do, but if it's something that you are truly passionate about and something that you really want to pursue as a hobby that you're going to be doing for hours on end per day, maybe see okay, is this for me? Is this something I really want to do?
That's true. That's also very true.
But at the end of the day, if you are having fun doing it, if you feel if you are tired of only creating poop and pee to put into a toilet and you want to create something, and streaming is that outlet for you, then by all means, do not let the 1 turning into a 0 discourage you from continuing to do the thing you want to do. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, if you have one person watching and you have one person liking that tweet, even if it's your best friend, that is still a person who is watching and caring, and their life would not be the same if you weren't making that thing. Yeah, and one day that 1 will turn into a 2, and that 2 will turn into a 4, and that 4 will turn into an 8, and then it'll be 8 for 2 years. But then that 8 will turn into a 16, and then you'll collaborate with somebody you really like, and then that 16 will turn into a 50. That is a story that a lot of people can repeat. But the bottom line is if you have fun doing it, and it is an outlet that you like to explore, and creativity means that to you, and you want to get into streaming and be a streamer and show people the wonderful world of video games or art or music or anything D&D, that you think that you can stream and show to people, why not?
Techniques, you can be a carpenter, build Legos.
I know the audience retention thing does mean a lot. I know people get so fucking discouraged. They're it's
because the feedback. The feedback feels nice.
I went live the other day. Nobody was commenting, and I only had 20 viewers. And like, I get that. Like, it is discouraging, but at the same time, like, man, 20 people clicked on that link because they just wanted to check out what was going on. And at the end of the day, isn't that what it's all
visualize 20
about?
people. Like, look like out the window and try to think of a crowd of 20 people. And those people fucking saw you up in your second story bedroom, and they were all sitting down on your lawn and looking up. Call the police. This is actually scary as fuck thinking about this. And also, going back to the professional wrestling thing, Robbie, you said, fucking 9 out of 10 pro wrestlers never see a TV camera. Guaranteed. It is like so many people. I wouldn't call it failing, because different people have different definitions of success. And maybe your definition of success would be to like get on WWE and fucking fight John Cena. Or maybe your definition of success is to have one kid that keeps coming back to your matches and always wears your t-shirts. It really, you have to find out what success means for you, and then try to chase after that in any way that you can. And what's most important is that, like Robbie said, you don't stop enjoying it along the way. Jackson,
Don't sell out.
Don't sell out. Unless it's for a lot of money. Jackson, what about you?
I'm still new to this. I really don't think I have a say. Like
You're partner on Twitch.
Well, I
Then listen to
recently
us.
just got partnered.
That's a big deal.
I'm still trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work, honestly, because like
You're a brand new streamer that has streamer friends. Tell your side of the story. Tell how you got into this.
I don't. It was just one day I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna stream Undertale," and here's where I killed a bit of me saying I've never played Undertale. I decided to play Undertale, and I was like, "What if I just grab my friends and we just voice it and we hang out, and we have fun with it?" And then it snowballed, and people were like, "This is fun to watch. This is interesting," and going from there. And I was a little bit of a rut because after we did all the Undertale stuff, I was like, "What the fuck am I gonna do? I guess I'll do Deltarune," and that kept the momentum a little bit. But then afterwards, I was like, "Fuck, I gotta find something." I was stressed for a while because I was like, "Do I really want to keep doing this? Do I want to keep at this? My numbers suck." Like I had there was a sit down conversation at some point between Robbie, Chase, our friend Dev, and me, where it was like, "Okay, what do you really want to do this? Here's the pros of you doing this, and here's the cons of you doing this. Do you still want to do this?" And I'm still doing it now. Just like I'm still learning. You have to be open to learning and figuring out what you can do. And sometimes you have to go outside your comfort zone. Like I did a Windjammers thing where I was like, I suck ass at Windjammers, but the company contacted me and they're like, "We want you to do this. Can you do this?" So I was like, I'll try to make this as best as possible. So I do what I usually do when I'm in an uncomfortable situation, which is I grab Robbie and I'm like, "Please help me. Please help me right now."
I feel like one of the secrets to success with streaming is if you keep doing it and that 2 becomes a 4, one day that 4 will become a 5, and that 5th person will be the exact person that needed to watch it and will talk about it, show it to their friends, and then that person will show it to another because their interests are being piqued. Like, just like...
Then you'll get fan cams and people will put information that you never put online onto a wiki page about you that you have no idea how they got that information. It's great.
If it's something you find that you love doing, please do not let the numbers discourage you. Please keep creating.
Don't show your face for a very long time. Go as long as you can without showing your face. That's what I think.
You can take Chase's really weird take on that if you want. Whatever you want to do that lets you create.
Be like Critical
to the world.
Be a VTuber.
God, you're fucking annoying.
Make an NSFW channel in your Discord.
No, God, just do it. Create, please. You're the only person that can
be like Keemstar.
Christ, shut the fuck up! Shut up!
Next question.
Let's move on. What's your favorite Liars for Hire episode / favorite upcoming Liars Club project that you're
this one?
Not this one.
My favorite one was the when we got fired from our last job. I really like that episode.
That's a pretty good episode. I want to name drop it, but we can't because we haven't done bullshit with it. I'm super excited for that project that I don't know if we've named it yet or not on public.
We have a Patreon exclusive show that we've been working on before the Patreon that we just need to settle.
How about this?
To working on
working title LQ. There you go.
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah. Look forward to that.
Dude, I want it. I want to do it so bad because like I think it would be interesting.
It will be interesting, but since we can't really talk about it, since we can't reveal information about it, let's. Robbie, what about you?
I was thinking about memory cards the other day.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
I was thinking about memory cards and in my mind I was creating arcs and endings for memory cards.
Dude, you haven't even made comic 2 yet.
Yeah, but that's where that inspiration starts, right?
I guess, yeah. Work
So,
backwards.
because before it's I could just make a gaming webcomic and shard out whatever, but the real fun is actually writing the jokes and drawing the pictures.
The fucked up part is that people already like the characters, so
yeah, so the characters are they've been built up, people like them, and writing for memory cards is I think of the punchline first, and the punchline is Fortnite, and that's it's just a
shit. It's
you know what? Here's exclusive look at the next episode or the next issue of memory cards. The last panel is of Jonesy in Fortnite. That's good. That's the next.
That's it.
That's
right,
what's good.
that's
That's
it.
gonna be the joke.
Look forward.
And
Look
how I work
forward.
around that and how that gets written is the fun of memory cards for me.
And there you have it.
Robbie's issues of memory cards are the very well made and well crafted. I just dump shit onto an art program and think, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Damn right.
fine.
That's great. We
Uh,
got a really really good fan comic of memory cards the other day.
Yeah.
That was it just looked exactly like a comic from the year 2000.
It was perfect,
awesome.
dude.
Love it. Moving swiftly along because we're taking a long time to answer these questions.
It's fine.
It
dude.
could be a 2-hour episode. I don't care.
I guess I don't know. I just want to. People want to snap.
We gotta speed it up. Let's speed it up.
Is there a secret episode cap you guys have for a series? If you found Pokemon was going to take 200 plus episodes, you keep going. No, there's no.
When
cap.
Jackson gets bored,
A Pokemon?
just in general.
When I get bored of an episode?
Yeah.
No, it's usually when Chase gets bored.
What? I kept going with little fucking gay sword fighting game, even though I didn't care about the series at the time, but I do now. I do. No More Heroes. Good game.
Super Mario 3.
Well, you don't want to keep going with that one either.
I want to keep playing Mario.
Liar.
You didn't want to play Mario because you're this game sucks, it's boring, it's not entertaining.
You should have said so. I didn't know that. I thought
I did, you dumb fuck.
say it louder next time.
Oh my god. Next, whatever.
Largely no. What's your favorite moment from Sonic Destruction? It's not on our channel. They didn't give us a shout out, so we're not giving them a shout out.
Yeah, no, we do not need to talk about the Penny Parker Snapcube media conglomerate on this channel.
No.
Every line I said is my favorite. Going
I had
Every joke
four-
Jackson made was the funniest.
I had 4 fucking lines. That's why I don't want to talk about it. It's not fucking fair.
You had 4 fucking lines. Oh yeah, you did.
I had the most.
Robbie had the most.
Robbie
which
did
was very
by
interesting.
Far. Yeah. Go watch Sonic Destruction on Snapcube. For each member, is there a game you really want to do on the channel, but you know the other two won't let happen? And if so, what? I can't think of no.
Kingdom Hearts.
Donkey Kong Country.
Nobody wants to do fucking Kingdom. Oh wait, you want to do Kingdom?
I do.
That's the point. That was the question you just read.
I forgot that you like Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. We're not gonna do Kingdom Hearts. What did you
about
want to
you?
do, Robbie?
I said Donkey Kong Country.
I'll play Donkey Kong Country
Yeah,
again.
no, we talked about how we'll definitely play Donkey Kong Country with you. For me, I don't think. Here's the thing: is I don't think there's a single game that I could name that I would want to play on the channel that Robbie and Jackson would be like, no, we're not going to do that.
Try.
Try right now.
Try.
Take this 25 minutes that it took us last time to answer of something that 2 people hate, but only one person
Danganronpa.
likes.
No, I don't want to fucking play. Are you kidding me? Shut up.
No, dude.
Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
No, fuck
Absolutely not.
May I ask why? I'm curious.
An RPG?
It's
I'm not doing an
it's like a
RPG on
really
the
good
channel.
RPG. 14 actually
No.
came out 14 years ago today.
We could barely
I'm not.
beat Pokemon.
I liked The Thousand Year Door. I'll just
No,
fine,
that game's wonderful. That's not a Liars Club.
fine.
show,
I'll
though.
just fucking play with Penny on her channel, asshole.
Sure.
Go ahead, you
Uh,
fucking freak.
Leave another Let's Play channil, why don't you?
Yeah.
What do you mean leave it? I'm not leaving it. I'm going back to. I never left Snaptube. All right, you prick. No, honestly, I wouldn't want to play Thousand Year Door on this channel either. I was just trying to think of a game. But no, The thing is, like, when you ask me, like, what game would you want to play on Liars, but you don't, like, the others wouldn't want to play. I don't think there's a game that I would want to play on Liars that the others wouldn't
Skullgirls.
want to play. I don't... Yeah, shut up, you ass. Shut the fuck up.
I'll play Skullgirls with you.
No, you're not. No, Keepsy. I'm waiting until November to use my Keepsy chip. You're not playing fucking
And I'm
Skullgirls.
using my Keepsy chip to fucking nullify yours, then
my
Robbie
dick!
will
All
use
right,
down.
rock, paper, scissors right now.
No. Moving on.
Okay, I thought
Next
No,
question.
I thought of
What,
another
what,
game.
what,
Besides
what?
the Kingdom Hearts games, probably Silent Hill. Any of the Silent Hill
I'll
games.
play Silent Hill. No, I'd love
Chase
to.
would. I won't do that with you.
But I want all three of us to play Silent Hill.
I will not comment at. Dude, if you want my commentary to be this the entire time,
I could like hear you
scared?
tensing up.
I backed away from your computer.
Robbie's on the couch, fucking 10 feet away from his monitor in a blanket now.
absolutely not.
It's not that scary.
Resident Evil 7 speedrun.
I want you to do. I asked you to do that.
I
multiple
told
times.
you, if you do 7 speedrun, I'll do the 8 speedrun right after.
Fuck. Yeah, no, sorry, we're too fucking in sync.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, me neither.
I'll do it with Dollop.
Somebody did just say Undertale. I'm
Never.
If that's a question, I'm gonna
Hate
say
that game.
If that's
Never played that game.
If that's a
Happy
question, I'm gonna
birthday,
say
Toby.
no to it. Happy birthday, Toby. What you listened to lately? Yes, this is late. I was knocked the fuck. No, it's fine. You don't worry about it. What you listened to lately? Jarv. I've been listening to Jarv lately. He's a rapper. He's
I keep
white.
going back to Little Peep. I don't know why.
I just heard a song from. You know when you like find an indie band and you're like, I don't know if these guys are racist or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you kind of look through like their Twitter history and they're like, okay, how many Pepe memes did you post? I listened to a song called Spicy Wings by Hidden Tricycle, which is a song about a dog giving you chlamydia.
Nice.
This is a randomly generated
And you touch your
song.
pee-pee and it hurts.
Awesome.
And I listened to that like 10 times today.
Been listening to some fucking passenger of shit staple tapeworms on my penis.
That's real. And
yeah,
that guy's a
no.
neo-Nazi.
Yeah, but that's like a pretty good song. Anyway,
Directly into the mic, that one.
yeah, were you pouring like Whoppers on your fucking microphone just now?
I've been eating Whoppers this entire podcast.
That's fine.
You've been
dude.
eating Whoppers this entire podcast and also the entirety of a 4-hour stream that we did
Yeah.
before this.
Whoppers.
I got one of the cartons.
That's fair. I've been listening to Jank as well.
Jank. What's jank?
Jank. Just like this punk band.
All right, cool. I don't really listen to music. I've been listening to YTPMVs of Spampton's theme song.
That's
I
something.
hate music.
Yeah. I'm the kind of fucking dipshit who listens to like 40-minute essays about why SpongeBob was depressed or whatever. You know?
Go to the next question before I make fun of you.
What screenshot from a game deserves more attention? For me, it's stupid to big stupid image from Delta in Chapter 2. This is a very specific question.
I feel like I can answer this though.
Yeah, no, I mean me too. Spoilers for Red Dead Redemption 2. The pullout, like skip fucking 20 seconds ahead. The camera pulling out from the end of the good ending, where Arthur is dying on the rock and I Stand Unshaken is playing in the background.
Screenshot? What?
I don't know, man.
Like a
That's a moment.
screenshot from a game.
Yeah,
I
mean,
like the one in Silent Hill that only comes around during October where it's Harry in front of the doghouse and it's like,
Oh yeah.
no dog here, and then the dog's jumping at him for each frame.
Oh, I like my friend Jared. Actually, he made a poster of from Silent Hill 2 of the main character looking at the camera, and it says, "This is no time to be looking at a stupid poster."
I like Silent Hill 3. I like Minmo.
Yeah, Minmo.
Minmo.
You got 3 Silent Hill answers.
Grow
Get
up
big and strong,
Get big
Minmo.
and strong with Minmo. I don't know. This is a very specific. You know, the thing that's fucked up is like when I'm driving home later tonight, I'll probably have a better answer for this. But yeah, right now I don't. I'm sorry.
Oh well.
Next question. When going into a new game, movie, show, etc., what do you hope to gain out of it? As an example, I tend to look for tropes or direction or a score I've never seen anything like. This is admittedly kind of lofty, though. I hope this question made sense.
Inspiration.
Something that'll hold my attention.
I try not to go in expecting anything. Like if I pull anything out of it, it's after the fact.
I think
I will be happy if anything comes out of it in the end.
If may I modify the question a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. When you're coming out of a game or a show or a movie for the first time, what is something that you'll keep that will keep you thinking about the show for a while after?
So like I can piggyback off Robbie and be like, yeah, it inspires me to create more. But like if there's a really like intense or powerful scene, it always sticks with me. Like I got you to watch Midnight Mass recently.
I'm thinking about like 2 or 3 different scenes from that show that
exactly
stuck with
where
me.
I'm sitting down and I'm replaying that. It's a short 7-episode series, and I'm just like, dude, I can't get this one scene out of my head.
Yeah,
it's replaying in my brain over and over and over.
There's one particular scene with a character that Jackson projects onto very heavily, and it's the I'll just say it's the ultimate scene with him, Jackson. You know the one I'm talking about.
I don't project heavily. I just think it's a funny character. It's easier. It's a character I can easily relate to in media for once.
Well, there you go. Yeah, that guy. The ultimate scene with him. I won't say what that means or where it is, but
fucked me up.
It like genuinely a fucking chilling and beautiful and terrifying scene. I also like it when somebody like is speaking softly and then they yell. I don't know why it's like that. It scares me.
Trauma.
Like when they're like super angry and like somebody like is getting yelled at and the person like seems scared. There was some of that in the Steven Universe movie where Steven is like fucking Spinell's like, we're having fun, and Steven said, this isn't a game, and he yells. It's great.
When I like ingest media, I also try not to go into it with like any expectations, but like if I'm coming out of something I like, I would love if it's like, yeah, you know what, this thing that I'm about to watch will like change my life and make me really inspired to do my own things. Like that's kind of what I hope for. Like at the end of the day, like if I'm watching something, it's like, man, I hope this moves me.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
But if it doesn't and it's just something cool, I'm not disappointed. I'm like, yeah, that's great.
Oh yeah, no, I just enjoy media. I find it difficult to come out of media like feeling disappointed. Though it is pretty difficult for me to come out of media like thinking about the media and still like remaining on the media, because a lot of media nowadays is very it goes in and it goes out and that's it, But oh well, what are you gonna do?
Oh well.
Are there any games you want to play on the channel, but only when it's all of you in the room? Like all in the same room? Not really. No. I mean, there are things like fucking games that would have lag otherwise, but aside from that, no. I mean, I think we all want to record in the same room just because I feel like the energy would be a lot different and it would allow... Because like as it stands right now, we couldn't like all start singing a song and then sing in unison because there's delay.
Rock band.
Rock band? Rock band. There you go. Beatles
Just
rock band.
Complete fucking silence as we all tick away on controls, except the silence is broken every 30 seconds by someone going, fuck.
Fuck. Yeah. Here's a preview to the first episode of Beatles Rock Band Liars Club. It's me on the drums. Hope you liked it. Look forward to it.
That's pretty good.
That was me simulating a ticking, like the controller, like the guitar controller.
There you go. Do you guys cuddle during the Liars Club sleepovers?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
You haven't been to one.
Yeah.
That's right.
Damn right. What's your favorite obscure ass thing that you know way too much about? For example, I have an encyclopedic knowledge of Ion brand light boards. Does the TF2 marketplace count?
Yeah,
Yes.
that isn't like a piece of media, like just like a hobby.
I mean, just a thing.
niche
It's just a
thing.
thing. A noun can be a person, place, or thing. It could be anything.
Seattle Public Access.
Public access television? Yeah. You that's something I've known about you for a while. Is how much you know about that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really
Jackson?
know.
Bloodborne. You know a lot about you. You are very good at getting into like deep game lore, like fucking Silent Hill, Bloodborne, and shit like that.
Yeah, but that's like most freaks who play video games.
Hey, Jackson, can you tell me what's cooler, Spider-Punk or Carnage?
Personally, I think you would like Spider-Punk more because Carnage is just a fucking serial killer.
What do you like more?
I like Spider-Punk more.
Comics, dork.
I'm in the comics. I'm in the Spider-Man. I'm in the Batman. I'm in all this bullshit. This weird.
I've never met somebody who had more encyclopedic knowledge about like Marvel comics than you.
Yeah.
All I had to do was read when I was
Hey,
growing
Jackson.
up.
It's not really niche, but it's like you just know a lot about it.
I know too much.
Will you humor me? Will you humor me, Jackson? I'm gonna say
Give me
something.
the date and time.
Yes. March 5th, 2009.
March 5th, 2009. I was 12. That was a school day. I think that's the day that I got wrongfully put in detention because some girls lied and said that I hit one girl in the back with a jump rope. And then the teacher believed them, even though like I was in the library the entire time, and the librarian even said no, he was not out at the playground, he was in the library helping me.
It's the day you become a men's rights activist.
So yeah, the day I snapped.
That's why I chose that day. All right, well there you go. To quote the current TikTok trend, what are some red flags in your room? Me.
In my room?
In my room right now. Let me point out the posters.
Yeah,
the trash on my desk, probably.
Yeah, the trash on my floor.
All these posters of fucking like I have Dora Hedoro posters and Silent Hill posters of like the artwork that's really gruesome and disgusting, and I look like a fucking serial killer. And then on the other wall, I have a poster of Terry Bogard, Ryu from Street Fighter, the Gurren Lagann flag, and Master Roshi.
I've got
so it's like whatever.
In my room at home, I've got a it's not a poster. It's like a cardboard like square with like a print of a band on it, and that band is the Beatles, and on top of that are two Ken dolls, but they're specific Ken dolls that are extremely buff, and they have Speedos on, and they're laying on their side flirtily. There you go.
My Bishoujo horror figures.
Your any of the Bishoujo figures, honestly.
Any anime figures, yeah.
I just filled.
Give me the jury one.
No.
Fuck you.
In the spirit of the month, what's your favorite horror movie if you have one?
Us.
Us is pretty good. I've been thinking about Noroi the Curse a lot lately. I really like found footage movies like
Cloverfield.
I like Sinister. It's a shitty movie, but I like Sinister. That's what
I'm trying to think.
I wanted to watch Girl Hell 1999 with you. We never got a chance.
Oh yeah. Friday the 13th. I like the Friday the 13th movies. I just like the slasher fix.
Sure.
Just
Yeah.
going at
it. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy horror movies. But like not enough to like tell you off the top of my head what's my favorite. Anyhow.
I want to see that new animated horror film that everybody's talking about. That was like 30 years in the making. Da 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 da.
Oh, the like claymation one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see that too. Is it out yet? Do you know?
It's out.
Damn, we should watch that. I want to watch that too.
Apparently, it's super fucking disturbing.
Sick. While we're here, I want to say something about horror movies. I fucking hate horror movies that are exploitative and just like gruesome for no reason. Like it's like because if you ever watch like a video that's like fucking horror movie iceberg, and at the top it's like fucking Saw, and then like you go down like 5 levels to like underneath the iceberg, and it's like fucking Dr. Ronson's chop shop, and it's like actual footage of like dogs being fucking mutilated and shit. It's like this fucked up horror movie from 1987, and it's just like it's people being fucking disgusting for no reason. At some point, I feel like exploitative art, just for this, if you're gonna shock somebody with your art, fine. Like I get it, that's sort of important. That's important with the process of art. But if your goal is to shock somebody, like you're poking them with a pin, like that's nothing. And honestly, I feel like that's ethically fucking unsound. So don't support horror for the sake of disgust. Support horror that disgusts you because it has something to say. That's what I think. That's my take on horror.
I disagree.
That's yeah. There's some conflicting opinion there. Before we dive into this, because we have more questions, what was the movie we watched together? Because we heard
Poughkeepsie Tapes.
Yeah, that movie sucked.
That's one of the that's an example. I think the Poughkeepsie Tapes doesn't necessarily fall into that category of like it's just shocking and it's supposed to be gross because it wants people to like feel bad. Like if a movie is like nobody in the theater was able to stay in, everybody had to leave because they were so fucking disgusted. I don't like that. I feel like there's no point to that.
Oh, it just clicked to me what my favorite horror movie was.
What was that?
The House That Jack Built.
That's one of them, man.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't
Poughkeepsie Tapes is like one of the like. There's the only ending to that movie is that a killer got away and is still out there killing people, and the way that he did it was incredibly gruesome. And he's somebody in your neighborhood.
I don't know.
There's no message to the Poughkeepsie Tapes,
No.
Chase. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's at least some semblance of a story being told though. Like, because
what's the ending of the Poughkeepsie Tapes?
The girl that was kidnapped by the killer, who got Stockholm syndrome, went out and killed herself because she couldn't be with her captor anymore.
I want to go to the next question because this is like a whole podcast within itself.
I will gladly hold this discourse with you another time, because genuinely I would like to know your opinion on it. And like I'm not even going to be an asshole about it if you believe it.
Okay.
Wow.
Next question. If all three of you swapped bodies for a day, I feel like we've done this one already.
Read it out.
If all of you swapped bodies for a day, Chase and Robbie's body, Robbie and Jackson and Chase's, what would you do? Would you try to make life a little easier for your friend, or sabotage it for the laughs, or maybe something else?
We answered this question before, and I think we did both. Us for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now that Chase is in America, I would switch bodies with Jackson.
Why?
I don't know. See what Arizona's like.
Hell.
I would.
I don't know that.
I would switch bodies with Robbie and ship all the cool shit in his house to my house.
And then I would be in your body, so I would just take those and then forward them back to my place, and then Robbie would see that they would be at my place, and then forward it back to his place.
It's the fucking Keepsy chips all over again. God damn it.
We have spent $15,000 this month on shipping things across to each other.
Thanks for the Patreon money.
Thanks, jackass. I don't know, because that's like such a shocking thing. I think I would be scared. That's what I would do. I'd be scared.
You go, ah!
Yeah, I would
mixtape.
I would probably get sick and throw up a lot, and then fall asleep, and then I would wake up, and then I'd be back in my own body because the whole day was over. What if Meeks, if I was in your body and I went up to Meeks and I said, Meeks, I don't know how to tell you this. I'm not Robbie. I'm Chase. I'm scared. I don't know what's going on. Do you think you would believe me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like Meeks believes in the supernatural enough to believe that.
Cool. All right. Did his ears perk up? Do you think he heard that? Or is he out of the room?
Don't say things.
No, the question, Chase said, if me and Chase switch bodies and Chase went up to you and said, Meeks, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm not Robbie, I'm Chase, and we switch bodies. Would you believe it? Would you believe me, or I guess Chase?
No.
Why?
Oh.
Oh.
Not possible.
Yeah, no, but like, what if it was possible?
I wouldn't believe it.
Well, you
Why?
have no way of knowing.
Because because Chase lies? It would be me.
You lied too.
Not as much as Chase.
Chase would put you fucking up to it. You'd say, yeah, okay.
No.
I would not. I would try and.
What if
Robbie
it
would
was
say
me?
No.
What if it was me going?
I feel like Chase would probably just give up and like go do something else then.
But what if it was me though? What if it was like me, like Meeks? I don't know how to tell you. It's Jackson. I'm freaking the fuck out. I don't know what to do. I'm Robbie right now. I need help.
Nah, at this point, I think Meeks is now that I've put the seed of doubt into Meeks's brain. Like, I don't think he'll ever believe it.
Boys, let's make a pact right now that if this ever happens, first of all, don't take off the pants no matter what.
Bathroom.
Not allowed. No, not allowed. Poop and shit in your pants. I don't care.
You
Or
do care.
My pants, I guess.
You do care.
What do I care? Why?
If I shit in your pants, you would care.
You would care.
Not if it was my shit. Let's not. Basically, what I'm saying is don't freak out until an entire day has passed. 24 hours, and then you can freak out. Because at that point, we don't know how long it's going to be. All right?
Okay.
I probably wouldn't freak out. I'd probably just go
No.
about my life.
I would be. You'd freak out for the first, hour at least.
I'd probably think it was a dream.
It was all a dream.
It was all a dream. What if Biggie Smalls, he thought he had, a lisp the whole time, so it's it was all a dream. What if...
Snagglepuss, the fuck?
Advice for meeting people in college. Thanks.
I never went to college. I can't answer this.
Talk to people in your classes.
I didn't. Yeah, just talk to people in your classes. Try to strike up conversation with people at orientation because and this is gonna sound scary if you're already past that, but cliques form pretty quick in college. So a good way to sort of mitigate that is to, if somebody has a Zelda shirt on, it doesn't matter if they're a fucking freak, just make contacts, because even if you contact that person that's wearing that Zelda shirt and it's weird, chances are there's another person like you who's a normal, regular, cool kind of person to be around, and they also made contact with that Zelda person, and you can likely get in touch with those people, and then you'll have two friends, So there you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, and Robbie didn't go to college, but he has a lot of friends, so he's pretty cool.
I don't know how to make friends in college. I'm sure it's a different situation.
It's a different social setting. It's a different.
Well, how do you make friends?
How do I make friends?
Yeah,
I just be myself.
bitch.
Be yourself. Approach. If you share a class with somebody, just be like, hey, did you do this? Did you do the homework? If they continue the conversation, you just go from there. If not, whatever.
My general advice for making friends with people, I guess, is be yourself, and if that person doesn't accept you, then they wouldn't have been a good friend. So then you can move on to somebody else who would make a good friend.
There you go. I don't see any more replies to the Patreon question thing. I think that's all the questions from the Patreon general in Discord.
Oh my god, it is. Wow, I didn't realize. Holy shit. Yeah. Okay, on to Twitter for a little
All right,
bit.
there you go. So thanks for sending in. As always, if you'd like to subscribe to our Patreon, that is priority question answering. So you'll get your questions answered first. But moving on to Twitter, because we still respect the people who don't pay, because this is a free content after all. First up, from I'm not going to say the name, why would I? What are each of y'all's singular favorite moment playing an online game? The moment that I realized I could be friendly in TF2.
Playing Sea of Thieves and having the realization that this was a once in a lifetime experience playing Sea of Thieves.
Right.
For the first time?
Specifically, everybody was working together driving a 4-man ship, and I was standing on the front of the ship, and I look back to my friends and I say, dude, we're fucking pirates.
Oh, yeah. That Sea of Thieves does that. Sea of Thieves is great.
Fucking, it is when most, if not some of our friend group got VR, and we all went into fucking VR chat, and it was like, I can see my friends move. I can hug my friends.
Yeah.
Because I have weird phantom sense. I can just do silly little dances with Robbie, watch him do the whip.
Imagine how it's going to be when we all go to fucking that convention that I forget the name. PAX? Not PAX.
Magfest.
Magfest. Just imagine, man.
The follow-up is staying up until 3 a.m. doing the Warthog achievement in Halo 3.
God.
the ending Warthog achievement.
Right.
One other one is when I was in a Counter-Strike lobby. It was a Counter-Strike lobby, and I was 13 or 14 years old, and it was my friend's computer, and he was asleep because it was 3 a.m. And I was talking to people in chat, and usually people are just shitting me because I was a 13-year-old kid. But then there was one guy who was super cool, and he was really nice to me, and he defended me, and he was super funny. And it was, and I was not able to friend that person. I don't know who that person is. I don't know where they went. And I'm probably never going to talk to him ever again. But That was really nice. It made me feel really special, and it made me realize there are cool people who play video games and not just shitty fuckers, you know?
Yeah, dude.
That one time I played World of Warcraft because a crush did. But then I stopped playing World of Warcraft and then never talked to them again.
That one moment where I played World of Warcraft because of a crush, got way super into World of Warcraft and ignored her when she asked me out on a date because I wanted to play more World of Warcraft instead.
Based. Next question. Options. 1. Are you okay? We're gonna have to answer one of these 2 questions. Are you on a R and never broke a bone? Or 2, have you ever gone to a music festival? Okay, that we already answered a musical festival.
We already did that one.
So, I've broken a bone. I broke a bone.
I've broken. Well, I've cracked it, not break necessarily, but I've cracked it.
I broke my my forearm and my ankle and my fingers several times.
Rib.
I feel like shit. Like I do have like super gelatinous bones. If we're going with the meme, but it was when I was a kid, like too young to even remember it happening. I broke my nose climbing on some trash bags as a kid.
Oh man.
So like I don't even remember like being in the hospital or having a broken nose. I just like heard stories like, yeah, you broke your nose when you were a kid.
Dude, I remember.
I wish I remembered breaking. Like, I wish I remembered having a cast or something like that.
I do remember having a cast. I didn't. This isn't a broken bone, but one time I was playing tag on a play structure, and I slipped and I hit my eye. I split my eye open, like my top eyelid. I split it open on like a slide, and I had to get stitches above my eye. And it was spooky and scary. And then my mom was just like, "Oh, we can just take these out at home." Like 2 weeks later, and then she just took the stitches out on her and my dad's bed.
No.
I mean, it worked out fine. My eye's not infected. Sometimes that eye just randomly, like, you can feel something in it, even though I'm pretty sure my cornea is just like scratched forever now. But like, oops, oh well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you have an abrasion probably.
Saved my mom and dad, $500. So oh well. Oh wow, cool voice crack. What's a song from a video game you played when you were a kid that still gets stuck in your head sometimes? The Dukeless theme from Thousand Year Door. The fucking drop in that song is so good, dude.
What was the question again?
What's a song you played as a kid that what's a video game you played as a kid that has a song that still gets stuck in your head? Super Mario Brothers. Is that one? I don't know. There's a million answers, probably.
Yeah, there's a million answers to this. I like the Blue Dragon battle theme is like that will just always be in my head, playing nonstop.
I could be basic and just be like simple and clean. Kingdom Hearts 1.
That's not basic.
That's like always in my head.
It's dorky, but I don't think it's basic necessarily.
It's always in my head, or like the
simple and clean is the way that I'm feeling the wind tonight.
Actually,
what?
Devils Never Cry, DMC3.
There you go.
All right. Well, that's pretty antithetical to the name of the game because it's saying it may cry.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my joke. Artificial general intelligence. We answered an AI question before. I'm pretty sure.
What's this question?
Artificial general intelligence is created tomorrow, but can only be utilized for recreational purposes, movies, games, etc. You have access to infinite computing power from a machine magnitude smarter and faster than anything we currently have. What do you create with it? So it's basically saying, like, if you had a machine that's like, you type in a premise to a video game, the video game comes out. What would you type in?
Oh, Sexbot.
Sex, yeah, sex, like a full length movie that has like all my favorite positions, and it's like Rouge the Bat is there,
and it's me.
And
but
it's
like,
and
like
Robbie's there.
my ideal version.
So you're
I'm not
the bat.
I'm not in this movie. No, this is not. I don't watch porn and think like I wish that was me. I just like looking at it. You know. Jackson.
I thought of a funny answer, but like. No,
but like, what's your actual answer?
Yeah, Minecraft with sex. No,
yeah,
that already exists. You can do that already.
Not with mods though, just base game.
Well. whatever.
Sex bot. I'm telling you.
Sex bot. I would make like my ideal probably like MMORPG. Just like where it's ground up, it's completely run by the player base and shit like that.
And one person would play it.
And one person would play it. It would be me. And then when everybody joined, I would say, "I'm your god. I am your king."
I'm your god. I control you.
And you would also make a sex your favorite sex movie that you would jack off to all the time, and it would never get old. I know.
Yeah,
it'd
be like Bulma and Chigo from Kim Possible or whatever. Yeah.
Cool. Good answer. Who's Goofy? Who's Donald? Who's Mickey? Say hi to Nifty for me, thank you, please. Hang on, I'll say hi to Nifty.
You're Donald. Robbie's Goofy. I'm Mickey.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I would think that.
Tell me you're not Donald.
I was gonna say you'd be Donald. I'd be Goofy.
No.
I mean, I don't really know the fucking Disney canon that much. All I know about Donald is that he gets angry.
At one point, there's a comic of Goofy fishing, and then Goofy falls in the water and he asks Donald for help, and then Donald throws in an anchor and walks away.
I love this panel that you're pulling up on screen.
It's the fucking. I said to my mom, it's the hypocrite that you are, fucking creepypasta, or not creepy, the fucking
hypocrite that you are, for you trust the chemicals in your brain to tell you.
You literally have discussions like this.
All knowledge is ultimately based on which we cannot prove. Will you fight or will you perish like a dog?
It's the chronic pessimism combined with like the nothing fucking matters attitude that both of you.
Donald didn't actually. I don't
have.
know if you know this, Robbie. Donald and Mickey didn't actually fucking say this.
Yes, they did. Google search this right now and see how many. See the origin of this post.
There is no origin. That's the thing. That's the thing. There is no origin.
They did this.
This picture, the hypocrite that you are, for you trust the chemicals in your brain. That picture, fucking, it came out of the time slip stream where this is an actual this happened in the real universe.
A quote by a human. Yeah.
For what it's worth, though, I'm usually on the Mickey side of this conversation between me and Jackson. For what it's worth.
I think Mickey had some good points.
Lately, I've been the Mickey in our conversations, which is weird. Ever since you came back to America.
If it's about emotional stuff, I'm the Mickey. If it's about practical stuff,
I don't know what's in the fucking water, but I feel like in the past 3 days, I've had conversations with people, like a group of people, where someone will just be like, you ever think about like when you're in a car, like somebody could just kill you in 3 seconds?
They could. I was thinking about that.
No, I don't think about that.
Sometimes when I'm driving home at night, I'll if I'm 500 feet away from somebody, I'll flash my blinkers or flash my brights at them just to say hi and see if they do it back. And I'm always really scared that I'll piss them off, and this is somebody who had a really bad day and they're just gonna fucking at the last minute they're gonna ram into my car and I'll die.
Stop.
You're Donald.
Stop doing that. That's a gang thing. You need to stop that.
That's a cop thing.
That's a cop thing, and that's also a gang thing as well.
Well, that's a cop. It's like you do that when there's a cop ahead of you. You flash the light, and say, "Hey, there's a cop up there."
No, if you flash it in where I'm from, if you flash it a certain amount of times at night, it means I want to sell drugs or I want to fucking kill you. Pull over, we're gonna fight.
Well, that's because you're from fucking Guntown, California, where everybody wants to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm from the country where everybody fucking hates cops.
I flash my lights to say thank you when somebody lets me go into their lane.
Me too.
Hypocrite that you are.
Before you trust I'm Goofy, dude.
I guess you are Goofy, and I'm Donald, and that other one's Mickey.
I'm Mickey, dude. I'm also the smallest.
That's good point. And your ears are always on the top of your head. Since y'all have talked about the Runaway Guys before, who would you say each of you are the 3 of them?
I don't know the third one. I know Chugga Conroy and Proton John, but not from the Runaway Guys.
The third one is Nintendo Capri Sun.
I never saw a Nintendo Capri Sun video, and I never
Proto John, Nintendo Capri Sun, and Chugga Conroy. Yeah.
I think you're Robbie. I think you're Nintendo Capri Sun because I think you're Nintendo Capri Sun. I think I'm Chugga Conroy, and I think Jackson is Proton John.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
All right, and moving swiftly along.
All right. Next question: which game grump is everyone?
I'm John. I want to be John.
I'm Barry.
And that's that.
No, I'll have one. I'll tell you one thing. Nifty is Barry. All right, don't get it fucking twisted.
Don't get it twisted.
You can be
Get it
the
twisted.
new editor
Put
that
him
they
in the
got who's like a
kitchen.
brony.
Don't get it twisted. We're all John. All right, moving on.
Dear Liars Club, do any of you boys like porridge?
I've never had porridge.
Never had
On
porridge.
like straight up porridge, I could fuck up a bowl of porridge. Yeah, if it has like fucking brown sugar in it, I'd fuck up some porridge right now. Thank you, witch that's going to try to fatten us up to eat us. Would a giant chicken or an equally sized chipmunk do more damage to a city? What the?
Wait.
Chicken.
Are you saying a giant chicken or a giant chipmunk would do more damage to a city? Because
A giant chicken or a chipmunk of the same size of the giant chicken.
Yeah.
the chicken.
Yeah, the chicken.
The chicken
I
would
disagree.
fucking like eat people.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna say the chicken because the chicken has the feathers would be a better defense than the chipmunk's fur. So
They
the chipmunk.
would eat people. Chickens are fucking awful. I hate
They
them.
would just run into shit. Yeah.
I know. I've raised chickens, but chipmunks are like swifter and they have opposable thumbs, and that's scary.
Fucking once the giant chicken is like, all
Saga
right,
is now playing Team Fortress
now
2.
playing Team Fortress.
okay.
Now that the giant, like,
you.
once the giant chicken realizes, like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to live anymore. It would kill itself because that's what chickens do. So it would just run into a bunch of buildings and hopefully snap its neck.
Based, so cool. I wish Godzilla did that. I wish they showed that in the Godzilla movie where Godzilla was like, I'm done with Tokyo, and then just fucking snapped its own neck and fell over and died.
That's what didn't Shin Godzilla basically.
Yeah, it just blew himself up.
Will you guys ever play Outlast? My friend recently got me to play it, and I love it.
No, knowing Robbie, no.
I won't play it.
Outlast is kind of overrated. NGL.
Never say never.
Weirdest way y'all have ever gotten an injury?
I climbed down a bunch of trash bags and I broke my nose. I've burnt myself in circuit bending a bunch of times.
I
But,
was tying my shoes, and I was like flicking the laces around because I was bored. And I was like, "How do you tie your shoes the other way?" Because I do it a certain way where it's like you take the rabbit ears. I'm like, "How do you do the other one?" And I'm flicking the shoe around. I basically just stabbed myself in the eye with the aglet because I was flipping them around like an idiot.
I thought of one, and then I decided not to say it, so I'm going to say
It's a
another
penis one.
It is a penis one, yeah. That's how I got my first UTI. No, I'm just kidding. It was...
Nobody laughed, so he. Nobody laughed, so.
Nobody laughed, so it seems like I'm actually being serious. Put my fucking Nintendo DS stylus in there. No.
Am I bleeping that? Is that real?
No, it's popcorn.
Yes, it
popcorn
is.
Kernels.
He told me in
It was popcorn
confidence.
kernels. No, you told no. I never told you that it was popcorn kernels. You fucking liar. You fucking.
Am I
liar.
bleeding? Am I bleeping that?
No.
I'm bleeping that.
No, you don't. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. But take this part out though. I mean when I was playing Tag on the Play Structure. Yeah, there you go. I already talked about it. Who's your dream guest for Liars Club? No restrictions. Fictional, real, dead, alive, and you choose epic rap battles of history.
I feel like we talked about that.
Yeah, we did, and it was. I think it was actually literally the first questions episode, and we said we can't talk about it because like we legitimately think we could probably get mostly anybody on. Like no one's like out of the question, you know. You know what? I'll say one. I'll say one. Trevor Moore. Trevor Moore, dream guest. Can't do it anymore. Never gonna happen.
Really?
Because he's dead and he died. Yeah, he died and he's dead.
Yeah.
He was died and he died in an accident. He's dead. So can't get him on. I would love to have had him on. Never gonna happen because he is dead.
What was the way they described he died? He was trying to suck himself off, and
He was trying to suck his own dick and he suffocated. Yeah.
Yeah, poor guy.
What a champ. Poor guy. But he died with a smile on his face. That's what he said. That's what his friend said. Sucking
Maybe
his
like
own dick.
Elvis.
Elvis? Really?
Yeah, just be like, dude, we have video games now.
Oh,
What the hell?
See what he says about that.
Are gay people still around?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, I'm gonna...
No, come on.
Okay, take that out. Take that out. If you could bring any fictional character into real life, who would it be?
Elvis Presley.
Donkey Kong, but as like a
Queen of
real
England.
gorilla wearing a tie.
Just go to the zoo.
No, I want the Donkey Kong wearing a tie.
I'm banned from the zoo. I tried to
Sex
put a
bot.
tie on the gorilla. Sexbot. Yeah, Sexbot from Rick and
Tubi.
Morty. Dude, Tubi has hole.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Yeah.
Should we answer this question?
Yeah. About what time do y'all go to sleep / wake up? Also, what time do you guys? What do you guys do when you have creative projects you want to work on, but the initiative to start working isn't there?
That's two different questions, and I can.
Yeah,
the first
so
one's easy.
First one's
We're gonna-
easy.
we're
The
gonna
second one's a
answer-
fucking curveball.
Fuck you for answering this question. For asking the second one.
No,
We're
what the fuck?
Thank
I'm
you-
answering both questions.
Thank you for asking both of these. Very weird to ask them both back to back.
Yeah, I was. I don't know.
It's just two questions.
First one, I wake up at around 11 or noon, and I go to bed at around 2 a.m. 3 a.m. I'll say. Second question, I put it on a list. Just put it on a list. Get to it when you can. Don't force yourself to start working on something you can't, because like a lot of the time it's not going to work. Once in a blue moon, you'll like force yourself to work on a project, and you'll get the momentum that way. But a lot of the time, you're just going to end up turning it into a slog, and it's just going to gum up the work. So I wouldn't recommend forcing yourself to.
I wake up at noon and I go to bed whenever I get tired. I make myself a deadline. Because I will do something the last minute, but it will get done.
Yeah, I also list it out, or I just force myself to do it because my OCD does not allow me to drop something, and I go to sleep. Oh, most nights it's been like 3 a.m. I'm trying to get better at that, but whatever.
There you go. When are you going to talk about what happened at BronyCon and why is it now?
It's not
McDonald's
now.
Message,
Not now. It's not now.
Not now. You just every time somebody asks, it gets put back another three episodes. McDonald's
What did we say we
message
talk about it?
on Liars4Hire.
No, but like what episode? We said it was a specific episode.
It wasn't on
was like-
Liars for. It was on Liars.
It was
for
Sonic.
Hire, but,
It
like,
was Sonic Mania episode like fucking 4 or something. I don't
No, but
remember.
then we said like I'll talk about it on this episode of Liars for
No. Oh yeah. I think it was like 40 something.
I think it was the first time we did a one where we're all together.
Getting the hot tub episode.
Sure.
Yeah, dude.
Sure. Yeah, the hot. We'll talk about it on the hot tub episode. We'll all get
Talk about it
boners
on
and
the
we'll
hot
be able
pepper
to see
gaming
it.
episode or whatever.
Yeah.
McDonald's messages you to make the Liars Club meal. What is it? Dirt on the plate.
All right, hear me out.
Okay.
We got the McRib, right?
Sure. Do you like the McRib? Do you like the McRib?
Replace
Do you
the
like-
rib meat
Uh-huh.
with a entire
McFlurry.
no, like a piece of chicken katsu. You are playing the "Do You Like the McRib" song, and it's like throwing me off my groove. I hate you. I hate you.
Okay.
No, the Liars Club meal at McDonald's would not be a regular like McDonald's thing you can get. I feel like it would be like a chicken katsu bowl and whatever the fuck, just to fuck with the company.
And instead of French fries, you get chickpeas in the cup.
Or like edamame, who fucking cares?
You get just a bunch of bird food, and you go outside and feed birds.
Yeah, it's a meal for the birds, not for you.
I did a whole stream where I was like, all right, here are 3 different places that I go to frequently for food. Here's what it would be if I got the Clown Depot meal. So I've already answered this question before.
What about you, Robbie?
Yeah.
Like if it's a Liars Club meal?
Yeah, what would you think
Yeah.
it would be?
Okay. It would be
This is on the
For-
McDonald's menu.
for Chase, it would be because it's going to be 3 different items for the 3 different Liars. It's going to be
Sure.
the burger or the sandwich will be a Chase sandwich. It will be a
A purple.
Really think
patty.
about this.
it will be a
This determines the future of our
Please-
friendship.
please shut up while I do this. I need full fucking concentration.
Okay.
And do it.
It will be a McChicken on a sesame bun with barbecue sauce.
Really?
A chocolate shake with a cherry
For who?
that's me.
Okay.
And for the side, it will be a chicken tender 4-piece with sweet and sour.
That entire time, I want you to put the fucking the Kahoot fucking doom ding doom ding doom 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 boom doom 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 like question answering music, because that was the most tense I've ever been.
That is the Liars Club meal. That represents all three liars.
I like.
Fair.
I don't like the McChickens. I don't like chickens that McDonald's serves. I just get the quarter pounder meal, bro.
Whoa, dude!
What did you say? What did you say?
I was about to say, I'm fading. I'm getting tired. That woke me up.
Did you say a slur on my account, bro?
Jesus.
Next question.
Your account? Fuck you.
Who is your ideal cosplay? I want to be the poor boy from Tulip. For so long I've wanted to cosplay the poor boy from
I want to
Tulip.
be that Robin cosplayer with his fucking bulge being very prominent.
Yeah, the monster can Astolfo probably.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck you, dude.
We're all of us are going to show up to MagFest dressed as Deadpool. Each of us.
If you see three Deadpools next to each other, ask for a picture. It's us.
Yeah.
Of varying sizes.
How many more questions? If you're falling asleep,
I'm
how many more
fading.
questions
No,
do you want?
keep going. I say
Let's do 3 more. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, do
Alright.
10.
Fuck you. I'm
you were-
tired, man.
If you have to edit this, bro. If you want to edit a 2-hour long podcast, that's on you.
That's fine. I want these things to last fucking 3 hours.
If you were added to Smash, what would your final Smash be? What about taunts and victory poses? When I was like 11, I wanted to be in Smash, and I was like, my name would be Toy Boy, and all of my attacks would be different toys. I'd have a Nerf gun, I'd have a yo-yo, and a baseball bat, and then I realized I was just turning into Ness.
You're Ness.
Yeah.
So you'd be Ness.
So I'd be Ness. So PK Starstorm would be my final Smash. No,
I'd just be Terry Bogard.
Robbie would be Bayonetta.
Robbie would be Bane.
I get naked and spawn a dinosaur. Yeah.
It's not even like that. Your hair does it. You like physically take off your clothes.
I
for 5
undress
minutes.
and then a dinosaur comes out.
It's in real time too, and it's like this mocap of him actually like taking off a t-shirt and pajama pants.
Yeah.
No, my final Smash would be like I sick all my dogs on whoever gets caught up in it, and then they just get
Like
fucking killed by
the
my
Yoshi
dogs.
Stampede, but a bunch of dogs.
Yeah, and just like fucking violently ripping into somebody. Yeah.
I'm fine with my answer. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm fine with my answer.
All right. Why the fuck did you turn on that wave hi to someone thing in the server? We're skipping this one. You should have asked that in the server, fool. How did you all become friends? How did you meet the other members of Clown House? Well, kind of a boring answer. We all just met each other through different friends.
Osmosis.
Jackson I met through a group of fucking
Tumblr weirdos.
Yeah, Tumblr Homestuck weirdos in like 2015 or something.
Homestuck.
And then we became like actual friends when we both met up in the Discord server that we're all part of. I met Robbie through Mar, you know. There you go.
Osmosis.
Yeah.
I met
More
Robbie
Alfred.
through his stream.
Yeah.
I remember the specific stream. I will never forget it.
Yeah, Jackson was a fan.
I was a fan. And then you went, hey, who invited me to the Discord server?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a public Discord.
Yeah, but who invited me?
And here we are. We have a Let's Play channel.
Learn what parasocial relationships mean, Robbie. You need to fucking take care of yourself.
I manipulated myself onto this YouTube channel.
You manipulated a fan. If you could wipe your memory of one video game, this is the last question. If you could wipe your memory,
We've answered
of
this
one...
question before.
We have.
Oh fuck! Favorite Robbie moment ever?
Yeah, what's your
Next
guys' favorite
question.
Robbie?
Next
But
question.
no, what's your favorite?
This is probably way too. No, I'll answer because if this was what's your favorite chase moment ever, I would want to answer it.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
would jump
skip
on
it,
that.
skip it.
No.
No. I want to answer it actually.
Oh my god.
My favorite,
You're embarrassed.
my favorite Robbie moment ever. This is hard because I just like being around the guy. Jackson, do you have one?
It is a clip I saved from 2018 of Robbie playing Half-Life 2 of him saying, I am the smartest. I still say this to this day, and I got it from Robbie saying, I am the smartest gamer ever. And then I clipped it. It's him going, I'm the smartest gamer ever. Nothing can hurt me. And then he immediately dies, and he just gets up. I still quote it to this day. If you see me streaming and I'm saying I'm the smartest gamer alive, I'm not saying that for myself. I'm quoting Robbie from 2018.
My favorite Robbie moment ever was on a Danganronpa 2 stream where he and I were like arguing, and I was like, if you want to fucking kiss me, just kiss me. And he was like, you want to suck my dick so bad. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I will, big guy. And then fucking Jackson, or was it Jackson or Dev?
It was
I think
Jackson.
it was Jackson. Jackson said, we're still, like, Dev and I are still here. And Robbie yelled at the top of his lungs, then get out! And I appreciated that moment of collaboration between he and I. It felt very, I was really happy that Robbie joined me to the logical conclusion of that bit without bailing. It felt nice. It felt good.
My favorite Robbie moment is probably the first time I jacked off.
You know what? I want to change my answer. My favorite Robbie moment is also the first time.
Yeah, the first time Robbie ever invited me to group masturbation.
Yeah.
in his public Discord.
Yeah,
channel.
probably Roadhead. Roadhead was a really good moment.
Yeah, it was a classic, all-time classic.
Robbie invited me to his fan server and he went, all right, we start group masturbation in 3 hours.
I invited you to the Discord and I gave you the not safe for work tag without asking.
I was like, sick, I run this. This is mine now.
Thank you so much for listening to episode 28.
We're gonna end it on that. Come on.
Yes! Yes!
All right.
Everybody, thank you so much for listening to episode 28 of Liars4Hire. I've been your host and the main character of this podcast, James.
Protagonist of Liars Club.
Protagonist of Liars Club.
I've been the foil to I've been the antagonist of Liars Club.
And I was the mascot character of Liars Club.
He's got the little fucking doink nose and he's like 4 feet tall.
I'm like
What?
I'm like a little fairy that flies around, and I have.
Yeah, you are. You're a little fairy, all right. Be sure to check us out on Anchor.fm, which we haven't uploaded.
What are you laughing
You
at?
need
What
to
are
fix
what are you laughing
those!
at?
You need to fix those! I told you to upload this episode, did you still have it?
What were you laughing at? What were you laughing at? Were
fact
you
that
laughing
we haven't
because you thought I was
uploaded
going to say something?
The past 10 episodes we haven't uploaded to Anchor.
You haven't!
It's hard.
Do it! Get it done!
And I've been Robbie. Thanks so much for checking out.
Favorite Robbie moment? All the slurs he said.
All the
Thanks,
slurs, we have to edit out.
Dude, I've been absolved of my guilt. Now it's Robbie's problem. Yes!
Yeah, that's my
problem.
Good night, everybody.
Catch us back again here next week. I love you.
Don't say I love you. That's parasocial.
That's parasocial.
I love you specifically, Jared.
Yeah, we love you, Jerry Terry. Bye.
No, I was talking to some unnamed whatever. Fucking turn it off.
Love you, Jerry Terry.
Liars for